Good morning, y'all, from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. So you guys saw us in the last video struggle to get here. That's because we're a little out of practice and we're not very efficient at moving an RV or living in it yet, but we're learning. But that brings us to this week. This week is all about the reasons we decided to go live full-time in an RV. One of the main reasons we decided to sell everything is because we were always missing out on things. We were always too busy to do the things that mattered and visit with the people that mattered most. And this week is just about that, visiting with friends and family for the holidays. But before we get started, I'd like to thank Brooklyn Bedding by RVmattress.com for their continued support of this channel. We recently added a new addition to our family, and we knew we had to make some changes as far as sleeping arrangements go in our RV. Now it came time to look for mattresses. We knew we wanted to go with RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding because we have the signature hybrid in our master bedroom for 18 months now. It's actually the RV King. Now, when Brooklyn Bedding reached out to us and said they wanted to partner with us, it was a no-brainer because we knew the quality and the comfort that their beds provided. We told them we would like a queen-size bed, two of them, one for the top bunk and one for the bottom bunk, so we'd have matching beds in the toy hauler section of our RV. Well, RVmattress.com is a Brooklyn Bedding brand known for top-of-the-line comfort and quality, plus their mattresses are made right here in the US and shipped conveniently to you for free. They offer different firmness options, heights, and dimensions, even RV-specific and non-traditional sizes to fit right into your lifestyle. When we were searching for an RV mattress, we actually just needed to fit a certain size. We wanted it to be a queen, but it couldn't be very tall because of the Happy Jack bed system. So we chose the 8-inch model because it allows the Happy Jack bed system to work just fine when picking the beds up into the storage position. They sent us the Dream Foam Essential Memory Foam in the 8-inch model. Now, we've had our RV mattress in our master bed for 18 months now, and we love it because it is super comfortable and it fits into our RV king size area. If it makes you nervous to buy something that you haven't tried, Brooklyn Bedding has a 120-night sleep trial, so you get more than 3 months to make sure that you love it. If you don't, you'll get a full refund. RVmattress.com delivers your mattress right to your door for free within the US. Plus, it comes rolled up in a box and it's super easy to set up yourself. The best part about all this is that Brooklyn Bedding manufactures their RV mattresses in their own factory in Arizona. That means they're able to use premium materials at a reasonable price for you with no middleman to bring up the cost. We love our RV mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, and I think you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out RVmattress.com. You can click the link below or go to RVmattress.com/PavingNewPaths and get 20% off your mattress with the code PavingNewPaths. Once again, thank you to Brooklyn Bedding by RVmattress.com for sponsoring this episode. Now let's get back to the video. So we're getting ready to go visit the family, but before we do, Alicia's inside getting the girls ready. I'm out here doing some water management. That's because it gets below freezing every night here. So during the daytime, I have to come hook my water hose up and I'll fill the onboard tank, and that way we can use our pump at night to have water in the RV without all this freezing. So every day I come out here and I fill it back up and it gets us through the night. We did find out that our 160 gallons will do 5 loads of laundry and 4 showers before it starts spitting air, which I was actually impressed with. But either way, we still need to fill it up every day, otherwise we will run out of water during the nighttime. All right, so we're actually not on the way to meet family yet. That's because while I was waiting for the freshwater tanks to fill up, I started checking things, and we're out of propane. So our full propane lasted 5 nights this time. Usually it lasts 7. But it's been in the 20s every single night, and it basically runs all day long. So we're back and we have our propane, and we actually use these things called GasStops. And when you get back, you just open your propane and it'll do like that right there. And you can usually do this right here to purge it a few times. And a lot of times if you let it go really empty, you might have to purge it 4 or 5 times because it thinks that because it's such a flow trying to fill the lines back up, that's a gas leak. If you just press this right here, it'll purge the line out. And usually when I go inside, as soon as I light the stove, fires right up because the lines are full again. Now that we have propane, we'll come home to a warm house instead of a cold house. This video started in the morning and now it's 2:15 and we're finally leaving. Alicia, you want to tell them why we're leaving so late? Is it because we're so good at RVing, or is it because of something else?
It's definitely not because we're good at RVing, because the trailer is still a mess, but also we've got a lot going on. Or we have had a lot going on. Actually, we've had a whole lot of nothing going on because we were in a state of life where absolutely nothing was happening. It was rough. So we told you that Kayla got sick like 30 minutes after we got into Oklahoma and was sick all night. Then the next day, no one was sick, so we thought, oh, everything passed, we're good. Well, then Ashlyn got sick in the middle of the night, and so we stayed up all night with her. And then yesterday I decided to be sick all day. So it was rough. It's only a 24-hour virus, thank goodness, because I don't think I had 2 days in me for that one. But no one else has been sick. You boys must have good immune systems, because Caden hasn't been sick and you haven't been sick. So we're hoping everything is good. And now we're gonna go see your family since we didn't get to see them yesterday.
Hey, you wanna go on a ride?
I do.
By the way, we're at Aunt Julie's house.
Yes, we are.
On the lake, on Table Rock.
Yes.
You wanna go on a ride?
I do.
I found the coolest car ever.
It looks so cute.
It's a clown car, look at it.
They named it Trudy.
It's Trudy, and guess what?
Why?
The steering wheel's on the wrong side.
Why is it over there?
Because it's not from here. Here, watch. Here, film me getting in.
Okay. Let's see if you fit first. I might have to drive. Oh man. Hi. Let's get a. Oh my gosh, you have to lay bend down. Oh man, it's toy hauler size.
It is.
We could put this in the toy hauler. Oh. So apparently the engine's back here under this. They told us that these fold down so you can have a flatbed on all 3 sides.
You going my way?
Hey. Oh man, this is awesome.
Hey, it's a standard, and I'm on the wrong side of the car.
Do you have to go the opposite way?
No, it's the same pattern.
Oh, okay.
It's just with the wrong hand.
Are you gonna be able to do this?
We'll figure it out.
Please don't wreck me. I just got well. Put your seatbelt on for safety.
Hey, you want to move it out there? Let's see if I can drive it.
Oh man. This would fit perfectly in the toy hauler. Put the kids back here. Oh man. It's so cute. This is crazy. The kids are definitely gonna want to go for a ride.
It's like a little go-kart for adults.
It's so cute.
Hey, there was instructions right here, but I can't read them.
Uh-oh. Can anyone translate? Here we go. So got some power?
I mean, I wonder what the payload is.
We made it up this hill. I'm impressed. So let's go to the lake like they do. You got your window out because you ain't got no room. Whoa, little Trudy. Does it have a speedometer? Oh, it does.
Yeah, we're going 30 kilometers an hour.
Feels like we're going about 70 in this little rocket. Oh man. Let's check out the back view. That's what I said. We could put some kids back there.
You want to get in for the toy hauler?
It would be so awesome. It would fit perfectly back there. Instead of a Razor or a golf cart, we roll up in this. People would come talk to us.
I see your golf cart and I raise you a Trudy. Look at the turning radius. It's like an F450.
It's an F450.
Let's see if reverse works. Oh, okay.
Back where we go. Oh, I don't know. So cool. It's like a Class A. I think we got all the windows.
Well, the wheels
views.
are below us.
I know. We're on top of it. It's kind of nice. He took off strong. I don't know if he's going to make it up that hill. She gone. So what happened?
It says he's dead.
We did. In the middle of the road. You're rolling.
I need to roll.
You want me to push you?
Yeah, we're gonna roll start it.
Your wife with the broke ankle.
There's a hill, just keep going.
Here we go. There you go. Oh, oh, he got it. I love a smart man. I wouldn't have known to do that.
Here, let me get that door for you.
Look at this cute little
Hey,
lad.
my truck in high school was about this reliable.
I just told him I love a smart man. I wouldn't have known to do that.
Yeah.
I've never been
I
in
always
this
back my truck.
situation.
I always back my truck on a driveway
Yeah.
because there was a good chance if it didn't start, you had to roll it down the driveway and start it.
How long till you're searching eBay for one?
As soon as we get done driving this.
They can't be much, right?
It's awesome. This thing needs a train horn or like one of those ooga.
Oh yeah. Tell them bye. Oh, she's blowing kisses. Here we go.
Bye.
Say bye. Ashlyn, what do you think?
Good.
We want one of these for the toy hauler?
Yeah.
And we could have it at the campgrounds?
Yeah.
It'd be so fun. Ashlyn's got her hands up. Oh man. I'm sad to learn he said they're super expensive.
I know. But this one could be pretty cheap if they didn't know it was missing.
Right? Yeah, here we go. Woo!
Just so y'all know, we're not going fast.
Oh, we got a horn.
This could totally fit in the toy hauler.
I know. That's what I said. You could go get your propane filled.
I would do everything in
You
it.
could put your fishing pole in it. Take the trash.
They're gonna go very fast.
I don't feel like golf carts get this kind of enthusiasm from your kids.
They're gonna go down very fast.
Ashlyn's had her hands up the whole time. We gotta get up at first. Let's see how we do. Hi! They probably heard y'all from a mile away. That was fun. More.
No, you don't need to lock this hot rod. So we were being on the wrong side. See you later, Trudy.
We got a good fire.
It's actually a giant fire.
I'm so jealous of Caden. He's getting to sleep by the fire. Can you see him? Here, hold on. I got something. Look at him.
Oh, passed out in front of the fire.
What about you? You liking the fire?
I like the fire good.
Do you like the fire good? So I looked Trudy up.
Yeah.
They're only like $4 grand.
I already asked you, is there a 4-door version? Because if there is, I'm so down.
So theirs is called Trudy. I'm thinking we should get one and we should call it Trudy 2.
Trudy 2.
But T-O-O.
Or Trudy continued.
No, T-O-O. Trudy 2.
So is there a 4-door version?
Maybe.
She said there's a bench seat you can put across the back. I mean, that's where the kids could ride.
So hear me out. I'm thinking we get one, we put duals on the rear, we put a train horn on it, and we are the star of every RV park we go to.
Or the thorn in everyone's side. We'll find out.
Maybe I'll make a video and see if it can pull the RV.
I mean, surprisingly, I'm okay with this decision. That thing was fun.
Hey, guess what? The last time you saw us, it was the day before Thanksgiving. Well, today's not Thanksgiving. Today's not even the day after Thanksgiving. Today is the day after Thanksgiving. You might be wondering, why didn't you show us anything? Well, it's a long story. We sort of gave you a hint earlier in the video when we said everyone got sick. Well, things have definitely taken a different course now, so let's go back to the beginning. On the way here, Kayla got sick.
She did, at our first stop.
The next day, she felt fine. We drove here.
Thought we were all good.
We came over here.
By here, we mean Missouri, to his aunt's house.
That's my aunt's house.
Yep.
That's actually Table Rock Lake. We'll get to that part, how we didn't really spend much time here. We get done with here for an evening trip the day we got in. We get home that night, Ashton starts throwing up. Just like Kayla. We're like, oh, okay. One kid gets it, the second kid's gonna get it, that's fine. Next morning, we wake up, and I was supposed to go play golf with my dad and my uncle. And Alicia is starting to feel a little bad.
Right. The whole time he's golfing, I'm texting him like, yeah, I think I'm next on the hit list. I'm pretty sure it's coming.
So I go play golf with my dad, and when I get home, she goes, I think I'm gonna have it too. Well, by this time, Ashlyn's starting to feel a little better.
Right.
But she's not great.
Yep.
This is when things get real. We're gonna tell y'all things without telling you things, but things happened.
We've told it to family here, and family says we should share it with you guys because you guys are like family to us by now. So for those of you who are loyal, you might appreciate the story. For those of you who maybe this is your first video in, you might just want to fast forward.
We're not gonna tell you any of the good stuff.
Let's just say, no,
Without saying details.
Listen, he can cut out. I'm going to talk. I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is at this point. Everyone gets sick. So
Alicia decides to go take a shower. She says, I want to take a shower before I get sick.
Yeah, let's preface this with the night before when we had come over here to hang out. I had the best chicken tortilla soup. So good, in fact, I had 2 bowls of it because it was delicious.
She loved it so much, she decided she wanted to have it again.
So I went to go take a shower because I was feeling crummy all day long while he was out playing golf. And I thought, okay, a shower will make me feel better. As soon as I got the shampoo into my hair and was waiting to rinse it off, my body decided it was gonna take some action. So I'm frantically trying to get the shampoo out of my hair so I can get over to the toilet, you know. And let's just say I didn't make it in time. So I'm standing in the shower, profusely vomiting everywhere. I'm seeing chicken and tomatoes and corn and all the good things that are in chicken tortilla soup fill the bottom of the tub. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. I'll just shower it down real quick. So I get the soap out of my hair and I grab the little shower wand off and I'm trying to get it down. Well, the shower's getting bigger and bigger. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I got to call in some help.
Yes. So I'm holding Caden. Ashlyn's laying on my lap because she still feels like
on
not
the couch.
Good. And she goes, Kevin. And I was like, well, this is bad. She never says Kevin.
Yeah, never call him
she
Kevin.
Goes, Kevin, I need help. And I walk in, and the shower is still going. It's about to start overflowing. And I'm like, what's going on? She's like, so I threw up in the shower. I was like, but why is the shower still going?
I'm still in the shower. Every step I take, I'm stepping on chicken chunks and tomatoes and all the good things. And I can't get a towel onto the floor. And I don't want to step out onto the rug because I know how much of a mess that's going to be. I'm like, get a towel, put it down. And I'm still trying to...
Still filling the shower up.
Still trying to get it
it's
to
not
go
going
down
anywhere.
the faucet. So I'm using our squeegee, you know, the shower squeegee. And I'm trying to stir it up into the faucet or into the drain, and it's definitely not working.
So I get the plunger thinking I'm gonna just clear it out. It gets stuck.
Oh yeah,
it gets stuck in the bottom, and I pull it out and it blows up all over both of us.
It's like a chicken tortilla volcano.
And I looked at her and I was like, I'm gonna have to go outside for a second. It smells right now.
It smells bad.
And it's because I didn't want to start throwing up, because I know once you get that feeling of other people's throw up, I was like, I have to go outside.
So let's also set the scene for those of you who don't know. Our RV bathroom is not huge by any means. So we have Kevin in there. We have me in there who's dripping wet with a towel around me trying to get the tomatoes out of my toes. We have Kayla in there officiating.
Kayla's holding a bowl because whenever Kayla was throwing up, Alicia kept giving her a bowl. So Kayla was holding this little baby bowl. She's like, here you go, mommy, throw up in here.
This little palm-sized bowl she's holding me, and she's trying to help, and she's trying to help with the shower. She doesn't know what to do. So Kevin comes back. What do you bring me?
I said, here's a screwdriver. One of my favorite.
The world's smallest screwdriver, like this big, but I guess he knew that I was gonna try and murder the drain, so he gave me the smallest one where I wouldn't damage anything as I'm poking all kinds of food particles
I was like,
down
you're gonna have to figure that out. If I go back in there, I'm gonna be helping you throw up.
So me and Kayla, we handled it. We finally got everything down the drain. I don't know what that does to a gray tank, but that was Whole Foods.
Well, we're gonna take care of that tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna, here's my advice: chew your food, because apparently I don't chew. I just swallow, and it was awful.
So wait, it gets better.
Oh yeah, it gets better.
This is setting the story from when we got in the truck to come over here earlier in this video. That was after that night when we said, well, we had an interesting events.
Yes.
So we come over here the day before Thanksgiving, and that's when you saw us driving a little car around. We ended up at the campfire. We went home that night, and about 4:30 in the morning, after I told everybody I must be immune to it, because I've been around sick people for 5 days and I hadn't got it. Well, I got to do it at 4:30 in the morning
on Thanksgiving
Day. I woke up and I was like, I don't feel so hot. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go in there, I'm gonna see what happens. And it was 8 hours. 8 hours of throwing up.
Yeah, he got it way worse than me. Like, he was like the girls, like constantly being sick. I just got it one time, and apparently that was all there was. But
yeah, the girls threw up several times. I threw up for 8 hours.
Yes, and can I tell you, I'm just gonna rat you out. In all the years I've known Kevin, we've never like been sick like this around each other before. I guess because he was always at work or whatever. The RV is not the place that you want to first hear your spouse vomit, because it sounded like an exorcism was happening.
I came out and she goes, that sounded really aggressive. I was like, it was.
I was texting my cousin, she works nights, who's the nurse, by the way, and I'm like, I honestly think he's dying in there. Like, I've never heard noises like this. She's like, he's probably okay.
Every time I threw up, part of me did die.
Then I'm wondering, how is he bending over in there? There's not enough room for
I had to put my feet had to be in the shower so I could throw up in the toilet. And then I found myself sitting in the shower with my head against the wall, looking at myself going, what have I done in my life? Because that's how bad I felt.
Oh, and by the way, his wasn't chicken tortilla soup. He got to have smoked ribs for a second time.
For 8 hours. I kept ribs for my life for 8 more hours.
That smoky feeling in your throat. Oh, yeah, he won't be smoking ribs
so
for
anyway,
a while.
You would think, okay, after 8 hours, I can finally take a nap, because it's one of those things, you're not sleeping.
Yeah.
When it's happening, it comes on like, boom, and then you're like, oh man.
Yeah, it's on.
So finally, I sleep the rest of the night. We wake up, and yesterday we actually came over here, but we didn't feel so hot. I mean, I didn't feel good. They're starting to feel better.
Yeah, I was fine.
I didn't feel so good, so we didn't film much. But here's where the story gets even better. When we come back over here yesterday.
This was on Friday, after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because we missed all of Thanksgiving. By the way, Caden's first RV Thanksgiving, we had oatmeal and hot dogs. I was trying to pick whatever would make him sick, so that's what the girls ate for
I ate 6 peanut butter crackers.
You did good.
We come back over here. Everyone's treating me like I'm the plague because they're afraid they're gonna get it, right? So we're all making jokes about me and ha ha ha, you threw up, everyone got it. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm immune to it. And well, I wasn't. So last night, at like 8 o'clock, one of the cousins, the kids that's been playing with Ashlyn and Kayla, throws up. And Alicia goes, uh-oh.
No, first he like sneezed or coughed, and I was like, careful, it's a slippery slope.
30 seconds later, he threw up like his weight from the couch all the way to the bathroom.
Which is like a 30-foot run. So his mom had just given him a bucket, like a gallon milk jug that she cut, and because he was like, I don't feel so hot, Mom. She's like, take this, and he put it on the table. He's like, no, I'll just make it to the toilet. No biggie.
As soon as he throws up, my cousins, the mom and the dad of him, were like, oh great, so you gave our kid this, and we live in Wisconsin. We have a 12-hour drive tomorrow. They decide to cancel their plans. They're not driving home today because he's now throwing up. My other cousin, who lives 4 hours away in Kansas, immediately packs his family up and drives off.
He's like, instead of staying the night, you know what? We're just going to head back home. We'll be home by 2 a.m. No big deal.
They said, if we're going to be sick, we're going to be sick at home.
Exactly.
So they literally packed up, said goodbye from distances, and drove off quickly. So today, we get over here.
Saturday.
They're currently driving home. He threw up, I think, 2 more times last night. Yeah. But he's feeling okay.
Right.
But right now, they're currently on their drive home to Wisconsin for 12 hours. Maybe it's going good. Maybe not. We haven't heard from them.
We'll find out.
We've been in the camper for 7 days since we moved back in.
Yes.
And we've only been out of it for 3 of those days. So our first week back in the RV.
It was a rough one.
I'm telling you right now, we have 2 bathrooms, and I don't think 2 bathrooms is enough.
Oh, yes. So this is what I asked Kevin. I said, okay, this is our first time ever being sick in the RV together, like all of us. What do people with 1 bathroom do? So if you have one, let us know. What do people who don't use their bathroom, what do? Do you try to make it to the bathroom?
Oh, I'm going to tell you right now, if you get what we had, you're using that bathroom.
Yeah, and what do you do if both adults are in both your bathrooms, but the kids also need a bathroom? Like, we have a little training potty, thank goodness, for Kayla. That was the third option
Kayla
for
was throwing
us.
up in the baby potty.
Yeah, and by the end, we had like cereal buckets that we put our cereal in and bowls and everything. So, I don't know. It's just a lot to think about when you go RVing, that you could all be sick at the same time.
You know, we decided to come spend time with family and friends at Thanksgiving, and boy, did we spend time with the family we brought. We spent so much time inside an RV being sick.
Oh, it was awful. And they told us we could come back today, no problem. Y'all been here all week, just come back today. I said, yeah, because next year, in the future years, we're not going to be invited for what we brought here. Hopefully no one else is
the
sick.
thing is like many people have left, and the pattern is one person gets sick, and then there's a 1 day delay, and the next person gets sick.
Yeah.
So one person got sick yesterday, which means today is a free day.
Yep.
We're taking bets on who gets sick tomorrow.
Russian roulette. Who's getting it next?
And everyone that's left already says, oh, we're home, we're good. You don't know.
I told him some of us did the pre-Thanksgiving purge. Some of us are doing the post-Thanksgiving purge. I'm glad I was on the pre-train because it was rough.
Sorry we didn't include more in this video. But we spent a whole lot of time inside of our RV doing a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, you didn't want to see what was going on in there. Just talking about it is probably like, okay, next.
It's real life.
It is real life.
We drove to Eureka Springs, Arkansas to get sick. And I'm telling you, people say, well, it sucks being sick in the RV. Well, we had it would suck being sick anywhere.
Hey, you want to know something else? Being sick in the RV for our first week back, still be sitting on the couch for 2 months doing nothing.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully, in the next video, you see us do more than just talk about how horrible it was here. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.